Welcome back to Drip Music X. Normally, Wednesdays we would do a music recap, and we're going to start also reacting to music videos. But this Wednesday, we have a guest, a special guest. But first, Fresh Bill, Real Stash, how y'all doing tonight?
Doing good, bro.
Peace, bro. All good
Nice.
on the southern front.
So, who do we got tonight, Stash? I have not had any time at all this week to do anything. So I'm going to let you take the lead on this one.
All right. Well, tonight we have a multi-talented artist, music from Cleveland, and he's moved to New York City. He's also an artist, and I'm happy to introduce Jason Byers.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, Jason.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for, yeah. I'm impressed by the timing of your intro coming off of that. That was, man, that was incredible. I'm not even joking. Like the many guests we've had, like the when you brought him in fresh, when he came from off screen to on screen, he hit the mark so perfectly. Anyway, Jason, how are you tonight? He's definitely a professional. That's why I was impressed. But how you doing tonight, my friend? How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome.
How are you guys?
Doing good.
Doing awesome.
Good, man.
Where are you at right now, and how's the weather? We usually talk about the weather a little bit in the beginning.
Well, yeah, it's unfortunately it's raining. Kind of wish it was snowing, but I'm in New York City, in Brooklyn.
Oh, gotcha.
Looking right here, it's raining. So
yeah, you and Fresh aren't that far away from each other, so that's usually making fun of him for the terrible weather he has.
And he's still having terrible weather, so you can keep making fun.
Is it still cold?
Oh, it's gross. It's 29 right now.
Oh, so you got snow then?
Yeah, got snow.
Still.
It never seems to go away.
No,
Nope, it doesn't. But
it's Canada. That's how it goes, man.
I'd rather have snow than what's going on out there.
Definitely, man. You can't do anything in the rain. Can't set anything on fire. What's the purpose of being outside if you ain't burning something, you know?
Yeah.
I agree with that.
my goodness. Never trust the redneck.
I'm a pyro.
He can't even go outside. He wants to burn everything down.
Man, you got to make room for new stuff. That's how you get the new blooms for spring. I can't get this mic out of my way. Yeah, Jason. So are you originally from New York, or is that just where you reside now?
No, I'm originally from Pittsburgh, and then moved to Ohio to go to Kent State, and then what most people who go to Kent State do, they move to Cleveland, and then a lot happened there, and then I moved to New York City like almost 20 years ago now.
Hey, do you like New York for the music scene? Is that what brought you there?
No, I came here for the art scene, the visual art scene. And then I didn't have any intention of making music here. And then within about 2 or 3 years, I got the itch to try again. And Jacob from Disengage was living here. And I knew Jeff Ottenbacher, who was a pretty well-known drummer in Cleveland who had been living here for several years before me. And just called those three, as well as Jonathan Swafford, who was from Akron. So there's this weird Ohio connection. And we wrote a record within 3 months and recorded it. And that was the self-titled Black, Black, Black record.
Nice. Is that something you're promoting right now at the moment? Or
no, I that band had an album that followed that one. Can't remember what year that was. But the name Black, Black, Black was a joke to me because, heavily influenced by Black Flag, Black Sabbath. And then we were talking about a lot of famous bands have 3 syllables. So I just added the extra.
That's true.
And then this band, I'm in this new band, this project now, that I had to make it even more stupid. So this new project is called Blood, Blood, Blood. And the guys are mixing it as we speak right now. So
Nice.
What's behind the title Blood, Blood, Blood?
I had to make it more ridiculous than Black, Black, Black. So, I mean, that's pretty dumb.
Not necessarily.
Everybody, I mean, it gets good reactions. I want people to laugh when I say it, and usually
Right.
that's what we get.
Absolutely.
And you don't just do music; you're also a visual artist, which I think is unique. There's not as many of us out there who do music and our art as well. Have you got into any unique spaces with that art, like digital art, NFTs, or anything like that? Has it just been
No,
all
I
physical?
like I was telling Michael, I don't even know. I barely knew how to log into this show. Like I don't have any skills. It's all like I know how to draft and stuff like that. So it's just I went to school for sculpture, and then when I was moving here and started to make work, I didn't have room to make sculpture, so I started painting again. And then, that evolved into having quite a few painting shows. Then I did sculpture. Now I have a big studio, so I can do anything I want. It's all medium.
What's your favorite type of paint to use?
I'm sorry?
What's your favorite type of paint that you use
Oh,
to
well,
paint with?
I do oil paint, I do acrylic, I do materials that you're not supposed to use for painting because of toxic, fumes and stuff. But I'm kind of all over the place. Like I get bored really fast, so I do work on series. So I'll do it
Gotcha.
like series of watercolors, quit that. Series of acrylics, quit that. Then do sculptures, but they're all like themed. They're all have like very influenced by horror and sci-fi and stuff like that.
Gotcha. And so you went to school for pottery. Was you doing music back then as well?
Yeah, it wasn't pottery. It was more
Oh, I'm
sculpture.
sorry.
Like
Sculpturing. I'm sorry.
yeah.
My bad.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I in art school, of course, you meet a lot of musicians. So yeah, I started a band back then called Varicose, and we did pretty. We had a good run in Kent and that kind of thing. Played Cleveland here and there, but we were more of a Kent, band.
Kent Bar Band.
Yeah, with a band called Hyper as Hell. We played with them all the time. Burning shit. So long ago. Forgetting names.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Forget
And
everything.
then after that band in Kent, then what happened? You graduated and did what?
No, I never graduated. I actually
Okay.
dropped out because dropped out before Disengage formed. Knowing that I was probably going to go on tour at some point. That's what I cared about. As far as visual art went, I took a step away from that. Wanted to concentrate on music. And so Varicose was playing at the same time another band called City Chicken was playing.
City Chicken.
I knew
Yeah.
you'd like that.
Yeah, I love that name.
So
great name.
Varicose, I was there was a band called Karma to Burn. I don't know if you guys ever heard that band.
No.
No.
Well, they were an instrumental band. They were looking for a singer, and they were getting signed to Roadrunner at the time, and asked me if I'd be interested. So I tried out, didn't do that well with them. But in the meantime, Varicose broke up, so I started this project with the members of City Chicken, which became Disengage, and then Disengage lasted over 10 years. A lot of touring and a lot of hard work. And then
A lot of fun, hopefully.
I'm sorry?
A lot of fun, hopefully.
The majority, yeah. There were some, tough times, especially touring with, a schedule like we had and the lack of money that we had, and it wasn't easy.
Where did you tour?
We toured all over the United States, so like pretty much, a couple times a year. And then later we had some success in Europe and toured there twice within the same year.
What year was that?
2004, I believe. So long ago. It's blowing my mind right now. I'm thinking of Varicose. I was like, that was 1990. Crazy.
World's changed a lot since the 90s, man.
Yeah. And I'm glad we didn't have phones then. Or cell
Yeah.
phones, or smartphones, That would have sucked.
I'm in a group that believes the '90s might have been the best time period in the last century, probably
I think it
I
was a
think the
good one.
90s
That's
was
for
the
sure.
best ever.
the best ever.
Name a
Yeah.
better one.
It's hard to, man, because right after the '90s, when everything really started going crazy, so had to write a song about that. But where was your favorite place to tour? Was there one location that stuck out, one town that had like the best fans or the craziest fans? Something that
Yeah, there was a town called it's called Huntington, West Virginia. That was just one of the oddest places we've ever played. Had a really big following there for whatever reason, but it was wild. There was, it's the heart of West Virginia. You know what what people are gonna come to your show, what we're gonna attract, and it was a great show every time we played there. But there were other cities like Detroit was amazing every time. Cincinnati was amazing. Chicago was amazing. Did really well in Los Angeles. New York was tough for us. We played New York City a lot, and we did
It was a
just
struggle.
so yeah, it was a struggle. We just did so much better in bigger cities, like I mean, not bigger than New York, but bigger than Cleveland, like Chicago and LA and Detroit. But New York was always rough. We always tended to play CBGBs, and it's a tough place to play. The sound system's really bad, and it never worked out here. But still loved it. That's why I moved here. Fell in love with it back then.
It was a shame to see it close.
Yeah, you should see it now. It's really depressing.
I've seen pictures. Yeah, it's very depressing.
Yeah, I think the CBGB shirts they're over $100 easily because they're at John Varvatos. He's a
Yeah.
fashion designer. He took it over. So the clothes in there are ridiculous. It's pretty sad. And then the Continental, we used to play there too, and that building doesn't even exist anymore. And that was corner of Third Ave in St. Mark's. This building's gone. It's so weird.
Who was the greatest? Who was the best? Your favorite performance that you saw at CBGB's?
Oh, that's a tough one. Probably, one of the bands that we played with there a couple times was Unsane, and they always blew me away. I love that band to this day. As far as seeing bands when I wasn't playing there, that's a blur. I'm sorry, I don't know that one.
Yeah, I hear people talk about concerts and they like remember like 20 years ago, like what the opening song was and stuff. And I'm like, how do they remember that? It's a big blur. While I was there, I probably
Yeah,
couldn't have done
yeah.
that walking out. I probably couldn't have remembered what they opened with. But to remember 25, 30 years later, it blows my mind sometimes.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody right now. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get to see like Cro-Mags or anybody like that.
Hmm.
So, because they were one of the last bands to play before it closed, which was when it closed, 2012 or something like that.
Yeah, right around there.
Yeah.
We're hoping to have John Joseph on here.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
that'd be great.
Is there a song you'd want us to play from the Is there a video or something from the Disengage era that we could play?
Yeah,
Quick?
your choice. I don't care. I mean, I don't
is
know
there
what you got.
some is there something specific that you're promoting right now? Like, do you have a single out for the Blood album, or
Yeah, no, right now they're like I said, they're mixing it, so unfortunately
Okay.
I don't have anything for you to play.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Yeah, it was supposed to be finished by now, but it's obviously not.
Yeah, it
I get it.
it's taking
It
too long.
happens.
Yeah.
It happens. I've run into that quite a bit.
But as far as like material, there's nothing to promote at this time. Disengage will be playing again in October. Have you guys ever heard of Emissions from the Monolith? It's a stoner rock festival. Have you ever heard of that?
I've
heard
seen
of it.
ads on Facebook.
Yeah, it used to be.
Probably heard it.
It was consistent. It was an annual event, and Disengage played that several times. That's where we met a lot of friends. a lot of bands that we ended up touring with. It's a great thing. It's like 3 nights, and they're doing it again for the first time since like 2004, 3 or something like that. So it's kind of a reunion of sorts, and we'll be playing that. It's in October.
And where's that at? You said
It's called it's in Youngstown.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't remember the venue. But it's the only live venue right now in Youngstown that has the ability to have a festival.
Yeah, because that's not a very big city, is it?
No, it's not.
I got you. Let's say. So what we got? I can't read it. My eyes.
Every
Yeah,
Sunday.
you're gonna have to read that to.
Song every Sunday, it looks like.
Here we go. That was
Nice.
every Sunday. That where was that video shot at? That was an interesting.
That was on Lake Erie. I remember
I-
that. I'll never forget that day. It was below zero without the wind chill. I have no idea what the temperature actually felt like, but
Man,
it was great. We just pulled up. No one knew. Just set our stuff up. It's too cold for anybody to check on us.
Yeah.
No permits. We didn't need anything like that. It was the perfect time.
That was the exact same question I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured it was up on Lake Erie. Where where on Lake Erie?
Oh, it was
Just
right.
off
It was
of-
right. You can actually see. I kind of wish the camera didn't pan to the right, but you can see the skyline. Or we're
Okay.
right Edgewater. We're at
Oh,
Edgewater.
okay, yeah.
I kind of wish you didn't see anything. Just it was like
The
this
water.
width. Yeah.
It
But
looked like it
you
was
see
foggy.
forms of you see some structures there at some point.
I've been there for fireworks once or twice.
Edgewater.
Yeah,
Yeah, Edgewater, that neighborhood during the 4th of July is pretty insane. It's like
yeah.
it's a war zone, but it's in a good way.
Yep.
You went all the way to Lake Erie for a fireworks show, Stash?
It wasn't far from my home at the time.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you went from Florida up there. Like, yeah.
No,
man.
no. I was in Cleveland for the first
Ah.
half of my life. So yeah, no.
That's
Cleveland.
still far away, Lake Erie from Cleveland.
Yeah, it's right there.
That ain't right, just right there.
Cleveland's on the lake.
Built on it.
Is it really on Lake Erie?
Yep,
Oh.
caught on fire and everything. Everybody makes fun of us for it.
Oh man, I didn't realize Lake Erie. I thought Lake Erie was the higher up one.
No,
I can't
no.
remember. I lived in Wisconsin on one of them lakes, whatever that one was up there.
I don't know which one that would be.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is that Michigan?
Superior.
Well, Wisconsin touches two Great Lakes. At the top, it touches, I think, Superior, and then in the bottom middle, it's like, what is it? I'm trying to remember what it was. I can't remember right now. I'm blanking out. Are you saying, Fresh? Are you saying something? Are you just waving your hand? Are you trying to do magic right now?
Why am I muted?
I don't
It's
know. Look-
Lake Michigan and Lake Superior.
Yeah, there we go. It is Lake Michigan. So, okay. Lake Erie is that kind of smaller one of all the lakes, right?
Wait, what?
Lake Erie is the smaller one of all the lakes, right? Like Michigan and Huron and
Or bigger. I think though.
I don't know. I think
I know Superior is big as the biggest one.
I don't know. I think Ontario and Erie are pretty close in size.
I don't count Ontario as a Great Lake, man.
What's he talking
You're
about?
just- So you're just 60 IQ, I guess. I don't know.
There could be a joke there, but yeah. Anyway, interesting video location. It looked like it was misty and foggy, a little bit too on at that location on Lake
yeah, it
Erie.
was cool.
Very, very unique. Was that your idea, being a visual artist, to kind of get that?
I think
type
that
of
was
view?
just I think the lake looked completely frozen over. It just looked perfect to film. I don't think it was anybody's decision. I know that Darren Dome directed the video, and he was pretty well known at that time for doing a lot of hardcore videos for established bands at that time.
Awesome.
But I don't recall. But I know that we fed the seagulls. They could come, so they came in for the shoot. So
That's
Isn't that
fine.
crazy? There's seagulls in the cold lakes too. People don't even realize that. I think the seagulls
yes,
are only
no,
on the beach.
when it was below zero here, I couldn't. The only form of life besides a few people walking down the street were the seagulls.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I'm saying, man. The seagulls are like penguins' cousins or something. Nobody knew
Yeah.
it. What's happening there? So, as a visual artist and musician, have you done any of your own album covers and any art like that, posters?
Yeah, I did the last two Black records. I did both of those covers. I did a cover for Lopan. Do you know that band?
No. You want to pull
No.
up the two covers from Black and show those up fresh? Let's see
Yeah,
those.
that'd be cool.
It'd probably be easy for you to find the image if you search the record label too. Aqualam, AQUALAMB, Aqualam. And that Lopan album was on that label too. You guys should listen to Lopan. It's a great band.
Okay.
I'll check it
cool.
out for sure.
It's just a good, really good hard rock band. Perfect vocals.
As a front man, you were kind of known for roaming the stage, kind of crazily. Yes.
Yeah. It was at that point. I mean, I've become a better singer the older I get, but when it comes to performance, it is performance art to me. So if I'm off key or whatever, it doesn't matter. You have to have this aggressive. I make an ass of myself on stage. I don't care.
You put it all out there.
Yeah. Because I growing up seeing bands, the bands that stood there, especially the singers, you just kind of wanted to wait for the next band. Take a walk, wait till they were off stage.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
I was heavily influenced by Black Flag and Bad Brains, and you look at them performing in the early 80s, you just can't compare. So in my head, I was always trying to compete with that. And I didn't want anyone to be bored by,
Watching
there's no
you.
way. Yeah, exactly. And the rest of the band felt the same way. Disengage was a great live band. When I see video, because I'm looking at the bass player and the guitarist and the drummer, like perfect. So we all had that mentality. We all had that Black Flag in our bones, in our blood, whatever.
Did you do any stage diving?
I never really did that. No, I
Oh,
stayed on
man.
the stage. Yeah, I'd rather
A lot of it going on around you.
Yeah, I'd rather throw the mic at people and stuff like that.
You got any good story of knocking somebody out with the mic on accident?
Yeah, it happened quite a few times. I have one of my microphones that I used for about a year, and I can't believe it worked. It's just completely smashed inside.
Oh wow, and it still worked.
Yeah.
Knocked out some teeth.
What?
I don't think. Luckily, I never hurt anybody in the mouth, but I definitely saw blood on people's faces. So, yeah.
And they
Had
were
to
probably
liven it
happy as
up,
could be.
Everyone was awake.
They were probably happy to get slammed in the head with the microphone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the self-titled album right there. And
Cool.
then the pink one is the second album, Altered States of Death and Grace. That one.
What? These are very unique type of album covers. They're I don't want to say simplistic, but they're minimal. That's
Minimal.
They're very minimal. Yeah, that's the idea. That band is very minimal.
okay.
The whole goal with that band is that with Disengage, there were several parts per song, and the songs went on to like 4 minutes, 4.5 or whatever. I wanted Black to kind of be the opposite of that. So the songs are usually around 2 minutes and 2 parts. Just minimal, straight to the point, and done. There's actually, if you want to see did you guys see any Black videos?
I watched one. Which
is
one
it-
should we watch?
Just Read Death, I think.
You did.
Because that song's like a minute and a half. If
Now,
you can find it.
What was the meaning behind the black album cover? It looked like there's 4 people kind of in opposite directions in the purple.
The first one, the black one, the purple cover.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after you show that, I guess.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. That also with Black Black Black. I wanted to get back to my roots as far as vocals go, and more hardcore, more thrash, and then we went in that direction. And that's pretty much the same direction that Blood is going. They're very similar bands. With Blood, we have two guitarists, and they both are incredible. The musicians in that band are amazing. So pretty excited to
Is
get that out there.
is Blood also on Aqualam?
It's a possibility, yes.
Nice.
We haven't shopped it yet. We'll see what happens, but yeah, that could definitely happen.
When do you think it's going to be finished?
I don't know. I keep noticing texts popping up on my phone, so I guess they might be happy. I have no idea. Or I need to re-record something. I have no idea.
Oh man, that's the best. You got to keep re-recording stuff.
Yeah. But
No,
back to the Black album covers. They are minimal because the band's minimal, and the symbolism of the first album is. Have you guys ever watched Altered States, the movie?
I think
I
I
have
have.
not.
It's been a
Yep.
while.
Well, that my dad was a major influence on me as far as film and art goes, and he had me watch that film. I was very young, like 10 years old. Obsessed with that movie ever since. I always I used to carry like DVDs around with me because they were $3 on Amazon. I just like watch this, even though they didn't have a DVD player, whatever. Had to give it to people. It's streaming now. It's on. I saw it recently streaming somewhere, but it's easy to see now. But so Disengage was more politically motivated as far as the lyrics went. I wanted to take it different. To a different point with Black, more horror related. Therefore, I started getting my influences from movies like Altered States, and some of the imagery on that album covers from that movie. I just kind of mess with it, and
Oh,
that's what you see. And then that carried on to the second album, which is called Altered States of Death and Grace. So I took the same influence lyrically in both records. And the cover for the Pink album, I did a series of bird paintings that you can't tell whether they're mating, fighting. You can't. So they're collages of birds, and that's what that album cover is. It looks like an eye.
it's an eye of birds doing it.
Yep.
Doing all kinds of things.
I love it. That's incredible. That's some.
So
that's,
is the goat in the first album cover? Is that
Yeah.
the goat, like the multi-eyed goat from
Yeah.
Altered State?
Right there, too.
oh wow,
That's what that's.
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, obviously that movie had a big influence on me.
Yeah.
So you guys have to watch it.
I'm
I think
going
I've seen
to.
it. It's just been a while for me. I
can't-
used to
I
watch
can't
movies
forget
all the
it because-
time, and I haven't in years.
I won't be able to forget it because that's the name of the tattoo shop that I go to, Altered State. So I'm definitely going to check that
nice.
out. I forget most things, but that I don't.
Now you got to get the multi-eyed goat tattoo too.
Yeah.
Oh man, no man, you can't copy it, man. You gotta leave that. You gotta
No. The more of those, the better.
that.
I got to find a place to put it. We'll see.
Not your forehead.
Not your
No,
forehead.
No.
Come on, man.
How
Get on
about
your
just
forehead.
a bunch of eyes around your eye?
Oh man, eyes around the eyes. I saw a girl the other day with hearts like that.
All underneath.
Yeah, they were tattooed on. I was like, wow, that's interesting look to have.
Yeah,
you
it's,
don't think so?
Anything goes now that all the people in the Grammys have facial tattoos. It doesn't matter anymore.
Hey, that's true, man.
I wanted to go back to when
When it was Jelly Roll, not Skinny Roll.
I want to go back to the
Back, yeah.
80s, 90s, where if you had a
Right.
tattoo that actually meant something. Now
Yeah,
all these
for
kids
sure.
in my neighborhood getting spider webs, that would never go over
What?
well at all.
What? Kids in the neighborhood getting spider web tattoos? Do they know what that means?
They have no idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can you imagine
They
getting
go
one
to
of those in the
jail.
early 90s, 80s?
Yeah,
You get destroyed, man.
Yeah, the tattoos that the younger generation seems to get are not all that great.
No.
These little tiny one little, I don't know, they're not that great.
It's strange.
You
But
go to the amusement park and you see so many bad tattoos.
Where?
The amusement park,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
I'd say all age ranges probably have bad tattoos. Some people have bad tattoos. I
I
remember
have
some
some
uncles and
terrible.
stuff.
I have some bad ones.
Let's say everybody makes some mistakes.
I say I have one or two
Whether they
that
keep-
not as favorite as some of the others.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
But they
for
are
sure.
what they are.
Hey, so I'm saying everybody makes mistakes, man. These kids, they are doing it way crazier than what we're really talking about in the comparison. But maybe they'll turn it around. If not, they can just tattoo their whole body one color. I've seen people doing that recently.
Yeah, the blackout.
Yeah,
Oh, it's to cover up worse tattoos.
yeah, it's got to be, man. Yeah, it's it's a wild world we live in, and in this wild world, we have AI. What do you think about AI music, there, Jason?
I'm not a fan at all.
Yeah,
Uh,
Of
it's
AI in
taken over.
general.
Yeah, it's taken over. I mean, think of your friend. Are any of you guys graphic designers? Like, I think of my friends who are graphic designers. I think of them. I think of you. You know, obviously, you. I'm sure you think about it all the time, but I don't. I'm not a fan at all, especially as far as the arts are concerned. And then you think about the world. You think about what could actually happen. This could start a war easily. And
but China does have robot fighting competitions going on right now. I've
yeah, I
seen
saw
all
that.
types of videos from it.
They're practicing.
Yeah, of course, they're doing it
Getting them.
live in front of everybody. Look at our robots. These are samurai bots. I'm impressed and scared.
All at
But
the same time.
more impressed than scared.
Do you have the album cover for the new album done yet, or no?
No, I haven't done it yet. I
Will
need
you
to.
like? I was like, do you like listen to the album and kind of get into a zone for
Yeah,
that?
yeah. That's what I did. If you look up the Lopan album, I did that because I kept reading the lyrics to that record and they called the lyric or the album Colossus. So I had all these elements from the lyrics and I looked up Colossus and I did it so long ago I can't really give you any facts about it, but you know, I'll do the research before I do the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since you started in the 90s and everything, you've been doing music through this many different time periods and advances in technology. Um, what would you say? Are you on a lot of social media right now? And if you are
Um,
heavy on it, what is your favorite one or the one that you're doing the best on? I would say.
Honestly, I'm pretty bad at it. I kind of wish that it was around when Disengage was doing really well because I think that would have really helped us out. Um, as far as right now, current use, I do have an Instagram and that's about it. I do have a Facebook, but I never go on there. But Instagram's good for me to promote like a new series. I'll just put up an image of what I had just finished just to see what kind of reaction I get. But that's it. And as far as Instagram going, the algorithms are all messed up now too. So if you don't have
Yeah.
a face on your photo, not many people are going to see it. Now, if I put up an image of a painting, you can see that 300 and some people actually saw it. If I put up a picture of my face, 1,000 people are going to see it. So
I
it
didn't know
doesn't.
that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's it's more complicated now. So social media hasn't helped me much at all.
Gotcha.
And I'm not that into it. So I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on a lot of things that people will use.
Yeah, there's a lot of them now. Well, it's that time of the show, Fish.
Is it?
It is.
So I'm going to ask you some questions. Just give me like a 1 or 2 sentence answer. For that comes to your head. If you had to describe your sound as a weapon or a tool, what weapon or tool would it be?
That's a good one. Oh man. That's a great question. Never thought of that. Let's come back to that.
All right, cool. Do you have a go-to ritual or habit that helps you get in the zone before a show or before recording?
Yeah, I have too many probably. Silence, hide. That's about it. I don't alcohol does have a factor in there, but it's not until after the show. So
Nice. Have you ever written a song that you loved but chose not to release it? And if so, why?
I've written songs that we haven't played out live. And I think it's just because it just was not, didn't have the right feel for an audience. But I still like the lyrics and I like the music, but it just wasn't, we all could tell it would never go over live. That's about it.
Cool.
And that's several songs. There's several
Okay.
songs that I've written and others have written the music for that I've never performed live.
Cool. What's a lesson that you've learned about the industry that you wish you knew earlier in your career?
Don't listen to anybody in Los Angeles.
What's one genre or musical style?
Wait.
experiment with?
This is the first time ever. I got to pause this segment. Can he expand on that last one?
It's true. I don't. No, Disengage spent a lot of time in Los Angeles and had a lot of almost deals happening, and everything fell through. So heard a lot of talkers out there, and nothing means shit to them, basically. Look at music right now. I mean, look at what's being pushed by record labels out there.
Yeah, well, you look at the comedy scene. The whole comedy scene fled to Austin and New York, basically.
Yeah, I know.
So, I've heard LA is rough right now for comedians.
Yeah.
It's kind of rough for everything right now.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Well, I guess where I'm coming from is, 20 years ago or less. But
So, what's one genre or musical style that you'd like to experiment with?
well, believe it or not, I already did a house record. And
Nice.
that was pretty weird. I think that's as far as I can go. Other genres, I don't know.
How did the house album come together?
A friend of mine named Dan Curtin, he's a DJ. He lives in Berlin, and he sent me these tracks, and I just did it. Really didn't. The tracks were not anything that I would have written with anybody, and it was more of a challenge, so it was fun. And I just kind of made up my own melodies over this music that he created.
Is that available to listen to anywhere?
It was. I know. I looked for it recently. It was actually pressed and released, but I'd have to get back to you on that if I can find it.
Okay.
I always wanted to do rap, honestly, just for fun, just to try it, because I love that rhythm. I'm not a fan of hip hop. I don't have anything on my phone, or I don't collect. I don't listen to it. I do like weird stuff. Like I like Eazy's his solo album, I should say. Stuff like that. But I loved having rhythm like that, and I've never experimented with it in any of my bands because they're not writing hip hop songs.
Right. What's your favorite song that you've ever written?
Kind of like this song called "Exorcist to Everything." It's on Black Black Black's second record. It's just one of those songs when it comes up, I have my own music on my phone, and I always skip it. Anytime I start to hear one of my songs, I skip it. That's the only song I let play, and just it's a good one. I love it. I don't know why.
Nice.
Cool.
If someone made a movie about your band or your life, what would the theme song be?
Do you guys know a band called Boulder?
No.
Do you know the band Midnight?
No.
No.
Midnight's kind of they're really popular right now. They're a metal band out of Cleveland, but before they were Midnight, they were called Boulder. And every time I listened to that band, for some reason, they were a sound. I was like, why isn't this a soundtrack for some movie? So it would be that band.
Cool. How does your approach to music reflect the way you live your life outside of music?
Wow, they're two completely separate things. I don't really think about music throughout my day as far as writing it. I just have to get in the zone. I just have to like completely separate myself from everything and concentrate. Like I have a studio down the street. I'll just go down there and pretend like nothing else exists and just,
Nice.
Go into there for hours and create.
Yeah.
What's the most surreal experience that you've had as a musician?
Oh man, there's too many. I mean, I could tell a couple stories that I've already said, so I'm trying to think of something new that no one's heard. Like something weird, like Nathan Lane buying the whole band drinks, or Drew Barrymore's mom hitting on one of the band members. Can't say who. Stuff like that.
Yeah, let's talk about the Drew Barrymore mom story. That sounds fun.
I think she hits on everybody, doesn't she?
I don't know. She was definitely interested in somebody.
Somebody?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think we don't know who that somebody is, too. Only the person who was the person would say it was somebody.
Yeah. Honestly, it wasn't me, but it's such a good story.
And I guess the cliche question: if you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Dead or alive? Dead would be Bowie, David Bowie for sure. I don't know because he wrote a lot of Iggy Pop songs, so I think it'd be fun. Like, what if he enjoyed what I did? Write a few songs for me. That would be incredible. Living, Trent Reznor, possibly.
Cool.
Any chance of that happening?
I highly doubt that.
Maybe see what we can do.
All right.
I don't know me. I don't know me either. But if I ever get to, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, give him a call.
You don't want to work
but there are several friends of mine who I'd love to collaborate with, but it's just a time problem.
Cool.
But yeah, I think Bowie, that would be the one, I think.
Nice.
Or, if you want to bring somebody back from the dead, I get Keith Moon on drums and figure it out from there. Just me and Keith Moon, that's it.
Nice.
lot of rock duos out right now. It would hit.
Yeah, but I don't play any instruments, so it's just him rocking out on the drums, and I'll do whatever.
Hey, man, you can play a cowbell and sing at the same time.
I was saying a tambourine.
Well, no, he does all that.
You just have him over there playing guitar, a tambourine, a bell, in front of a drum set. You can do all that at one time.
Sure.
Yeah. Fish, are you all right? This is the slowest fast fire questions with you I've ever seen.
That's the last question. What do you mean?
Well, I haven't been very good either. I didn't even answer the first one.
Oh, yeah. You got to go. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is his segment. Fresh is slow tonight. He's moving real slow.
That was a good question. I can't. There's too many weapons and tools. I can't think of a hammer drill for some of the bands, not all of them.
Nice. That works. And
How was your? Go ahead, Frank.
He's got a cue that the fast fire thing again.
Oh, okay,
the
yeah,
rap-
fine.
The
This-
the outro.
he
Yeah, the
he loves
outro.
to see this. This is why, right? So
It's
this is
his favorite. That's so good. All right,
I
go
had
ahead.
a muted. Something was muted. I don't know. Just came up.
Oh yeah, it mutes you when the video plays.
Oh, okay.
What would you say your experience has been with the record labels that you've been on? Because I know with Disengage, you were on a pretty big label with the Melvins and Stone Temple Queens of the Stone Age. How was that experience with them, and how does it compare to what you did with Black Black Black?
Man's Ruin was great. It was to be on a roster with all those amazing bands was. We did showcases and they were always successful because of that roster.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the album had only been out a little less than a year and the label folded. So before it folded, it was helping us a lot. If it would have kept going, I think we'd have done much better. Aqualam is more of an artist-run label, and there's a lot of freedom to do whatever you want. They also release books. Every album that they release has a book. So there are two Black 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 books that are 100 pages each. So that's more of my art in there, in both of those books.
What is the books about? Is it like a actual story with chapters, or what are you
No,
talking?
it's like the lyrics are printed and images that
Okay.
go along with the songs, stuff like that. But it's 100 pages each.
Wow,
Uh,
that's cool.
So they're a lot of fun to make. So Aqualam's just more. It's such an independent label, but they do a lot as far as creativity goes, and you know you're allowed to do whatever you want. There are all the bands on the label pretty much are visual artists. Well, I can't say that. A lot of the bands on the label have visual artists in them, so it's a real creative record label to be on.
Awesome, Aqualam. Shout out to Aqualam.
And
being a good
I don't
label.
know what they're releasing next. They're it's a wide variety of like folks singers to metal. You know, it's just kind of it's a really good mix.
Any rappers?
No rap. Got some
Not yet.
country musicians. Yeah, I got to work on that.
Yeah, man. You said you wanted to rap. Maybe you can drop a song with Aqualam and be the first rapper.
Get this guy on the label.
Man,
Framework guy.
there's no label that will back me. My music,
I know.
labels run
I know.
from my
I'm
music. They're
just
scared.
bullshit.
They don't want nothing to do with me. I'm a problem for labels. They know it as soon as they see me, smell me. They know what's up. Top 5 rappers of all time. Go.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
How's that for fast fire fresh? You know, pick up
I
the
mean,
ball.
I go by voices. You know, I like DMX voice. I like
that's a
Method
good one.
Man's voice. I like
It's another good one.
Onyx. Who was in Onyx?
Huh? Oh, who was in Onyx?
Who was in that group?
Was
I
that
remember.
it was that Fredo Star? Fredo
I don't know.
Star?
Some of those voices that when I hear them, like DMX or Method Man, or I imagine them singing in a hardcore band. I really want to hear what that would be like.
Hmm. What about Mystical? Did you like? He had that type of.
I don't know that.
You
I
didn't
don't know.
Mystical?
So did you like
This-
Ice-T and Body Count?
I did not like Body Count at all.
No.
I like Ice-T, but I don't. Yeah, Body Count was just not good.
I like Coco.
I like a couple of the songs. I think there's a couple of good ones they had there. I saw them at the first Lollapalooza. They were pretty, like I said, they put on a great show. It was the only
I
time
saw
I've
that.
seen him.
I think I saw that.
I was at Blossom. I don't know where you might have seen it.
I was probably there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first one with
Change Addiction.
Butthole Surfers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Susie and the Banshees.
Yep.
Trying to
Yeah,
think who else.
sticky fingers and Fredo Star. You was right, Fresh. But yeah, those was all good answers. Because like, I don't think people take that into account. with their top 5 hip hop or comparing hip hop artists a lot, the actual sounds of their voices. That plays a big part in a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm sure I could think of more if I was prepared for hip hop vocalists, which I wasn't.
Yeah, so we save that for the end of the show after everything. Just throw it in there. Usually that segued easier, but because Fresh was so slow with the fast fire, I was like, no, I gotta throw a rocket.
He wasn't slow. I was slow.
Nah, man, you did great. I'm gonna give it. Listen, this is a running theme where I have to give him shit because if I don't, he's gonna give me shit. So one way or another, shit's being flung between us right up here. That's why we're at top, so it doesn't hit nobody.
I get
It
it.
just flies over everybody's head.
Got it.
Do you plan to do any touring when the Blood album comes out?
I think my touring days are officially over. I'm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can do it anymore.
It's more special, one show here, one show there.
Yeah, yeah.
Somewhere near you, or
I mean, if
Have you
somebody
never-
was able to pay my salary and take me on a bus, free, everything, all expenses paid, yeah, of course I'd do it. But the reality of that happening is
not happening.
not gonna happen.
Man, never say never, man. You never know. in this
Crazier
world.
things have happened.
That's what
True.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you gotta look at some of the people who's blown up on YouTube and some of these social medias. Some of them have no talent whatsoever, other than just to start shit. That's all they do. Like the Jeffrey Epstein Island boys. Those boys, man, they're just out there back to the tattoos, all the crazy tattoos. Just trying to fight everybody. It's all for views and money, But they have no talent. That song went viral. I'm Amber. Talking about voices.
Is that so? You think that picture's real?
What do you mean?
That
No,
the
no.
boys are his kids. Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, that they're his kids. Yeah, for sure. Or they were at least kids on that island.
Yeah, they're at least like from his kid farm.
Yeah, his kid. Yeah, from his kid farm. That's one way to put it. Jesus.
Have you? Do you guys? Obviously, you're educated in Epstein, but have you heard about Sasha Riley yet? Have you heard? Do you know who Sasha Riley is?
No.
No.
Is
Look
it,
him up after this.
Oh.
He's Epstein's pilot's son.
Okay, yeah.
I just started watching the Epstein Files on the Netflix.
There's so much. There's so much to it. That's like 300 million pages or something.
Is he coming out and talking about it?
The pilot's son?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's gonna start talking now. The rat race is on. Everybody's gonna start trying to save ass. All the snitching has begun. People are coming out from everywhere, but people who could be associated with those charges, they're definitely gonna start flipping.
Why, you think something's going to happen to these people?
Some people are going to have to go down. There's always fall people. Now, here's the reality of this situation. Epstein is not the main guy. Epstein is the fall guy. The main people who are behind everything is not going to fall. They got too much power, but they can sacrifice one of their own to get all the heat back off of them. This could have been all planned anyways to keep people distracted because so many things are happening with blockchain taking over all the payment systems and blockchain storage, all the storage systems. AI has taken over trading all the markets. Like all these things are going on right underneath everybody's noses for their 401ks and everything else. So, yeah. There's going to be the Epstein ladder and the Epstein ladder down that where they continue to snitch down. It's not going to go any higher than that because it's already pinned everywhere that Epstein is the top of the ladder. Just how they want it. Unfortunately,
Well, not really.
What do you mean, not really?
He works for the Rothschilds. That's
Well,
like in the
okay. We're canceled now. Thanks.
Thing.
We're
Well, I
trying
mean,
to go
listen,
that far.
This is what you wanted to get smacked in the head with. That's not my fault.
All I know is
So,
our Congress.
I mean,
right
I don't
now
think.
is
Listen, I don't think anybody really is going to get in trouble. I think that's going to be the biggest thing of this is that they're just going to play in our faces, and at the end of the day, there's not really going to be too many arrests or anything. They'll just,
It'll just die away.
yep.
We'll see. We'll see.
I hope not,
mean-
but that's probably what's going to happen.
Well, yeah, something like aliens will be coming to distract everybody from it. Aliens will finally
Yeah,
show themselves.
Obama already said they're real, right? So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
nice.
Well, everybody knows aliens.
Yeah,
are
I'm
real,
just
man.
waiting for the asteroid. You know.
Which one? That one
Yeah.
that they're saying is an asteroid, but it's like moving like a spaceship, all crazy.
Yeah, any, just hit us soon. You know.
Take us out like the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
What dinosaurs real? No, I hate everybody who has a conspiracy that dinosaurs aren't real. Don't ruin my childhood. I love dinosaurs.
It's not that they're not real; it's that they had feathers.
Well, that's fine. They can have feathers. You
They
ever
were
seen
dragons. 'Cause-
You ever seen a peacock or a turkey puff up with their feathers? They look gigantic.
yeah,
and
well, but
crazy.
that's kind of the point, right? Like you ever see an ostrich
Yeah.
bones? Yeah, look at an ostrich bones and then look at a T-Rex bones.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It
yeah.
looks the same.
Well, yeah.
Had wings, not little arms, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. It could be even more than that. They could
twist
have had.
those little arms the other way. It makes sense that they're wings.
See, here's the problem. Everybody thinks that was just the end of the T-Rex's arms, but it wasn't. What they would do is they would stick those little nubs in these vibranium alien
Oh my goodness,
energy
bro!
arms, and
Get
then
outta
they would
here.
shoot
Shut the
lasers.
No, shut the fuck up.
Shooting lasers? Oh,
Laser
man.
T-Rexes in the prehistoric age, bro. I think that this is the time where we call it. Jason, thank you so much for coming on,
Yeah.
brother.
Thanks for having me on. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you, Jason.
Is there anything else you want to plug
Thanks for joining
before
us,
we
Jason.
go? And
Thanks,
where can everybody find you?
Yeah, on Instagram, Jason, my middle name, Alexander Byers. That's about it. It's the only place because I don't use Facebook, but yeah, Instagram. Yeah, find me on there if you're interested. And I update it with things that are, in the works or whatever. And yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right,
There
guys.
you go.
Well,
All right,
Have a
well,
good
good to
night.
meet you guys.
Yep. Great meeting you.
Jason.
Thanks a lot.